Hey there guys, this is Tom Nickley with the Nickley Group here in Orlando, and I just wanted to take a couple minutes to record this quick video to give you guys a quick market update, kind of a snapshot of what's going on in the Central Florida market, talk to you about what's going on now, and talk to you about what you can expect here in the near future. The Central Florida real estate market is on fire, even more so than the last video I shot. When you compare this year to last year, we've got more closed sales, we've got higher median prices, we've got more pending sales. Everything about this market is favoring a seller's market, putting sellers in the driver's seat to get top dollar, multiple offers, negotiating their terms. But the good news is, even if you're a buyer in this market, there's still some really incredible things going on. So let's get into it. First thing that's really still important on noting, but a little bit of change and something to watch, are interest rates. They're still historically low. As of yesterday, the average interest rate is about 3.1%. That's awesome. Money's never been as cheap. But something to note is that's up from this time last month. If you look a month ago, this week, interest rates averaged about 2.8%. So they are creeping up slowly but surely, and they're expected to continue to creep up. This is something to pay attention to because it could play on the market. One of the things that is driving the market, that's creating the frenzy, that's creating the buyer interest, is those super low interest rates. So as those interest rates increase, as they creep up, it will inherently cause some buyers to exit the market, sit on the sideline, and will lessen the competition and make it not such a hot seller's market. I do think we're quite a way away from that. I do think we're still months away from that, but those increasing interest rates is something to keep an eye on, because the higher interest rates go, the more it costs you to borrow money, the more your mortgage payment's gonna be. So something to take note of. The second thing that's really driving our market the hardest, along with those interest rates, is the extreme lack of inventory. Needless to say, there is more buyer demand. There's more people looking to move and buy a home in Central Florida than ever before. There's just not any homes for sale. This lack of inventory is what's creating this competition. This lack of inventory is what's creating the multiple offer situations and this seller's market. So when you look at those super low interest rates, you look at the lack of inventory, you look at the super hot buyer demand, and ultimately that's going to mean higher prices. We have seen really strong appreciation. If you bought a home in the Central Florida market over the last several years, you are really benefiting from this appreciation. Year over year, February of 2020 to February of 2021, in Central Florida, the average values increased by 15%, which is mind-blowing. That is amazing. It is a great time to invest in real estate. And as long as we have that supply and demand thing that we have going on, really low inventory on the supply side and really high demand because of those interest rates, we're going to continue to see this competition, and it's going to continue to put that pressure and continue to increase property values. So great thing for sellers, great thing for people that have bought, great thing for people that are looking to buy. Appreciation is super strong. So the good news is, even though it's a super hot seller's market, even though we got this extreme competition, it is really a great time to buy and sell. If you're a seller, now could be the best time to capitalize on this market. With those interest rates creeping up, with it being the spring season, with the competition being so high, with there being such low inventory, this could be the top of the market and an ideal time to cash out on your investment. So if you've been on the fence, if you're thinking about selling, if you're wondering what your property value is, if you're looking to maybe you have an investment property to sell, now could be the best time. Now for the buyers, even though it's a super competitive and hot market, it's really a great time for buyers as well. Those interest rates, super low. Money's never been this cheap. It's cheaper to buy and to borrow money than ever before. So a great time to capitalize on buying. Central Florida is still really affordable when you compare it to other metro areas across the country. Really affordable on prices. The state income tax, us not having any, continues to drive people here. And it's always a better idea than to buy than to rent. You're either gonna pay your own mortgage or somebody else's mortgage. So that's a really great driving factor to purchase. In addition to that, even though it's a hot market, even though a lot of buyers are frustrated because they're losing these multiple offer situations, there still is a lot of hope and there still is an ability to be successful in this market. In March alone, we did 100 transactions. We put 100 deals under contract in the month of March, and 80 of those were buyers. So we're still seeing huge levels of success with buyers. We're still negotiating great terms. It's super important for a buyer in this market though. You have to have an agent that knows their stuff. You have to have an agent that knows how to negotiate. You have to have an agent that understands the market. You have to understand, have an agent that's a professional and that can advise you and that can put you in the position to win these multiple offer situations. So whether you're in the market to buy or sell, or maybe you're not even in the market yet, maybe you just have some questions, maybe you know somebody that's thinking about buying or selling, we would absolutely love to get into a conversation with you. We'd love to give you advice, talk to you about the market. It's our thing, it's what we do. We'd love to connect. So please reach out to us, give us a call, number below, visit our website, thenickleygroup.com, shoot us a message. We'd love to get in a conversation with you. And as always, thanks for taking a couple minutes to watch the video. Please stay tuned. We got some really exciting videos and some content in the future, and we look forward to connecting with you. Thanks a lot and have an amazing day.